Hi, welcome to Catholic Nest. So I wanted to share a recent purchase from a company called St.Jerome School. I think it's quite a new company. I think it was only formed in 2018 by a Catholic mum and clergy and teachers and Catholic homeschooling mums. I think it originated from a Catholic mum of 10 who came up with it, and it kind of grew and grew from there. It is one, again, that is USA based, so it's not something we have free access to in this country, in the UK. However, there are a few pieces of it available on their eBay store with shipping prices, and also on Amazon. So I just brought a select few bits that caught my eye and I thought I'd do a look inside of them. So the first one is, this is just basically a colouring book. So I'm using this with my 6-year-old as we're covering the 7 sacraments at the moment. I'm doing a read aloud with her about the story of Blessed Imelda Lambertini, and this is just something for her to colour while I'm doing it. So this covers the 7 sacraments, corporal and spiritual works of mercy. So it's nice, just a Catholic colouring book basically. That's the first one. The second one is also my daughter's. So she's year 2, we're coming to the end of year 2. And this is St.Jerome Grammar Workbook 2. So I saw Workbook 1 and 2 were available. I don't know about the ones after that. So it's a Catholic grammar book. Bought it out of interest really to see what it was like, and she does need something for grammar. And it's just really nice. So basic sort of sentence structure, capital letters, full stops, just lots of nice moral pictures and stories throughout, for Catholic storylines and bits. I think it's about £7, so not as dear as some, but not as cheap as others. But we like it, and I wish there was more available in the series. So we're using those 2. Now the next 2 are an art appreciation. So these are lovely, and this one particularly exceeded expectations. So this is going to go in our morning basket. So it's a story art appreciation programme, so kind of for use for the whole of primary really, I'd say. And it's really nice and appealing. So it starts by talking about the elements of art: line, texture, shape, form, colour, value. And it just has a little bit of blurb and then some example pictures for you to go through with the child. So it has the principles of art. It's all very clear and very appealing to look at. It's not too overcrowded or wordy, unlike some that I brought previously. Just really nice and simple. Then it comes to the actual pictures themselves. And the idea behind this is that you teach a child to look beyond just the picture or the piece of art and try and look for the story behind the image. So there's some little thoughtful questions under each image to help the child think about what might be going on in the picture, what the artist might have been trying to convey. Obviously you can also bring in the different elements and principles of art with each picture, or you could just look at the picture with the child and do that separately. So the pictures are all lovely. They all have different questions underneath. So this one, what is the little girl looking at while she's praying? What are her pets looking at? What is on her bed besides the food and animals? Tell the story. Who is this lady? Where is she? Does she know anyone on that ship? Tell the story. It's a really nice way of getting the children to use their imaginations when they look at art. To not just look at the still image, but to see the whole story behind the image. So it doesn't focus on a particular artist or anything like that for an artist study. It's more about how they approach art and how they'll look at art. So it's teaching the appreciation of a piece of art. So it's perfect for introduction to art in primary years. So the second one is a little more in depth. So I'd say this is probably suitable for the secondary, or if you selected the pieces carefully, then late primary. So they're both Catholic, but the story art one is more subtle, I'd say, whereas this one is much more Catholic. The images are far more based around the Catholic faith, and it just is a little bit more grown up and goes a bit deeper. It starts the same way, looking at the principles and elements of art. And then this one has the titles of each picture at the back, so they don't put them underneath the pieces of art because it would give away what the art was. So this one is called The Expulsion from the Garden of Eden. So by answering the questions and studying the image, they'd probably come to that conclusion themselves. So let's start at the beginning of time. Take a look at the picture. What is your first thought? Do you see people in the painting? Who are they? How do you know? Look at the sky. Why the difference from the right side to the left? So there's much more detailed questions and getting them to think more deeply. I'll do a basic look through. Again, lovely images. So I like the fact that they had the miraculous artwork of Our Lady of Guadalupe at the back as well. So first of all, they just present the image for the children to look at and take in. Then on the next page, they have all the miraculous details of the image in detail. So you could have this as a study in itself. So that's that one. Again, really nice, and I've not seen anything like that available before over here. So there's 4 really nice pieces there. That's from St.Jerome school, they're called. It's not actually a school, obviously, but as I say, you can get some of their bits on Amazon. So I just thought I'd share those. The ones we've started we're really enjoying using. And I probably will purchase a few more of their bits over coming months. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.